Now, it is a man-made crisis that is threatening to spiral out of control. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has been described as a modern-day Nero who fiddled as the Amazon burned. So why have the Amazon fires burned for so long, and why does this pose a threat to the entire world? Take a look at this report.
What is burning in the Amazon is the world's biggest supply of oxygen. It is a man-made crisis that has been described as unprecedented. 74,000 different instances of fires have been reported in just the last 8 months. Such has been the spread and intensity of the fires that the smoke generated even blackened the skies of Sao Paulo, a city along the Atlantic, 2,500 kilometers away from the fires. The fires have even spread to Bolivia and Paraguay as well. Almost 1.6 million acres of forest area has been lost. Bolivia, which is the poorest nation in South America, has sought help to put out the blaze. So how have the world leaders responded to this crisis? The United Nations wants the crisis to be handled with utmost urgency.
All forests are essential for the health of the entire world. The international community recognizes this importance of the forest, not only the Amazon, but also the forests in the Congo Basin, in Indonesia. The health being of all these massive forests is critical for the well-being of humanity.
Germany and Norway have withheld funds to the tune of $60 million from the sustainability projects for Brazilian forests. While French President Emmanuel Macron went a step further, he has called for the Amazon fires to be discussed at the G7 summit. But the man who can make the biggest change on the ground is Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro, and instead of expressing an intent to put out the fires, he lashed back at Emmanuel Macron. The Brazilian government remains open to dialogue based on objective data and mutual respect. The French president's suggestion that Amazonian issues be discussed at the G7 without the participation of the countries of the region evokes a misplaced colonialist mindset in the 21st century. Bolsonaro had started off by blaming the NGOs for the Amazon fire, but when that allegation fell flat, he has now turned around with the argument that Brazil simply hasn't the resources to contain the blaze.
Não se tem prova disso, meu Deus do céu. Ninguém escreve isso, vou queimar lá, não existe isso. Se você não pegar em flagrante quem está queimando e buscar quem mandou tu fazer isso, que isso está acontecendo, é um crime que está acontecendo. Mais ainda, o Ministério da Justiça pode mandar 40 homens, dá para entender, 40 homens para combater incêndio, dá para entender, não tem recurso. Chegou esse caos.
The Amazon wildfires will eventually impact the entire world. Huge amounts of carbon is being released into the atmosphere, accelerating the climate emergency. But the immediate impact has been felt by the 400 indigenous tribes who call the Amazon rainforests their home.
É uma calação de vida, assim, estão vendo como é que tá essas vidas e tudo jogado aí.
It's a blight on life. You're seeing the lives of these trees wasted over there. All of these trees had lives. They all needed to live, each in their own place. People look here a little, and you can see the damages. It's the goal of the white man to finish it off. Our objective is to protect our area, nature, trees, and animals.
It is not an act of nature unfolding in Brazil, but rather the deliberate policy of a president who claims to prioritize development over conservation. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.